Welcome to the Discourse.ai overview and demo. So you're already enjoying Amazon Connect, and now you want to deploy Amazon Lex bots. But deploying a bot requires a lot of upfront work. The manual effort and analysis required for intent discovery and bot strategy development alone can take as much as 3 to 6 months. And then each bot intent can take 6 to 8 weeks to design, develop, and tune. What if you could use your existing customer conversations to deploy your Amazon Lex bots faster and with more training? Moving away from the typical manual training process to automated training with cognition can save you months of work. If you think about it, every conversation about every customer intent already exists, but the details of those conversations are often locked up in unstructured text and audio files, with no easy way to discover patterns unless you already know what to look for. For example, a major telco spent $1 million for a 6-month assessment to establish their automation strategy and roadmap. That was time and money spent for insights that were likely hidden in their unstructured conversation data, just waiting to be discovered. Cognition is the conversation knowledge platform that unlocks the value of your Amazon Connect calls and chats for intent discovery and LexBot development. Putting cognition between Amazon Connect and Amazon Lex means you can use Connect calls and chats to build better bots faster, automating about 80% of the manual effort and reducing time and cost by as much as 90%. So how does it work? It all starts with your existing customer conversations. Initially, you'll load your chat and transcribed voice call data in bulk via the Cognition data import screen to train the cognition models. Then you also have the option to establish a near real-time conversation pipeline to capture conversations as they occur to further train the models and your Lex bot. Once you've loaded your Connect conversation data into Cognition, you'll have almost instant visibility of the goals, topics, and flows that have been discovered. Now you can drill down to the conversation level to understand context and to really get a feel for what's working and what's not working in your customer interactions. And for the first time, you can filter and search your conversations to explore the patterns and trends revealed, and to see their most common or dominant and even outlier paths, all the while looking for automation candidates and other optimization opportunities. When you've applied the filters to return only the desired conversation set, you can save that view, perhaps for others to examine, or export it to a CSV or JSON file, or directly to an Amazon Lex bot to reduce the manual effort required to build and train the bot. The rich capabilities of the export function allow you to further shape the data before it's pushed to Lex. For example, you can review the intents and their associated utterances and decide which to include, exclude, or edit prior to completing the export. You can also look at the slots, the agent prompts, and the sample slot values, and again, control what will carry forward to your bot. Finally, you can examine a summary of the unique flows discovered in your conversations. Review the flows, then select those of interest for export. You then have the option to exclude portions of the conversation flow that won't be useful for your bot. So while historically, bots have been trained on the backs of failed customer experiences, when starting your bot with an export from Cognition, the training starts immediately based on thousands of actual customer utterances exported to your bot platform. Now, inside Lex, you can see the bot you had started in the Cognition dashboard has already been created. And it's preloaded with a rich set of training utterances, so you're not starting from scratch. It's also loaded with slots and sample agent prompts, all culled from real conversations that help you to complete your bot. Without Cognition, this content would have to be made up and manually entered by the bot developer. And now, by removing much of the manual effort, building a Lex bot will be more streamlined, allowing you to start testing right away. And with the preloaded conversation data, your bots will, very simply, be smarter, faster. Cognition has been proven with large enterprises to reduce manual effort and speed their time to value for new chatbots. You'll discover customer intents and business insights in as little as 1 week, get automated labeling of conversation data, and speed your bot deployment life cycles dramatically. If you're like most of our customers, you'll want to see it for yourself with your own customer conversations. Talk to us about how in about 1 week's time, we can show you what your customers are really saying.